Are you spending hours, days, weeks, months, or years supersizing your business, on end supersizing your business? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and our idiom today is a period of time with the words on end added to it. And of course, that takes the meaning of this idiom and expression, which in German, onend or onende, dates back to the 1300s. In English, dates back to 1634. So it's an idiom or an expression on end, meaning continuously, or when something happens all the time or continuously for a long period of time, or for whatever the period of time is that you're discussing. So if something happens for hours on end, maybe the negotiation went for hours on end. Maybe, I hate to admit this one, but I remember when I was young, pining after the same boy for years on end. Literally, I had a crush on a young man for like almost a decade. And then I realized that he was totally not right for me. But I remember just pining away for this handsome young man for years and years and years. I probably shouldn't admit that, but I just did. Are we spending our time and energy as we're growing and building and supersizing our business on activities that are actually growing and building and supersize our business? Or are we spending our time and energy on some things that are necessary, but they're not necessary for us to be doing anymore or being a part of? I remember in one of my businesses, the Italian food business, I was filling in because I believe that I shouldn't ask anybody to do anything that I'm not willing to do in my businesses. So if something happened or something needed to be, if somebody needed to fill in, then I would jump into and help wherever I needed to on any given day. With manufacturing, that's often required because if one person or one role isn't filled, it can shut the whole line down, the whole business down. So we have to be really flexible. So we cross-trained and everything, but still some things would happen. We have blizzards in Wisconsin. We have tornadoes in Wisconsin. We have things that happen that make it impossible for everybody to get to work some days. And so we would just have to flow to the work. And sometimes that flow included me flowing to the work. And I calculated one day as I was filling in on what I call the cooker, in the cooking position on the Italian food manufacturing line, I had a notebook to the side and I was making phone calls while I was cooking, paying attention to quality at all times, of course, but I calculated out the amount of time I spent doing tasks I shouldn't be doing, literally shouldn't be doing. And it was a scary amount of time, like hundreds and hundreds of hours. And I was like, all right, something needs to change. I need to stop spending time in my business and I need to devote all my time to working on building and supersizing and growing that business. So unnecessary tasks or tasks can be done by other people. We're all capable of building and supersizing and growing our business, but are we doing it? Are we actually committed to making it happen in 2022? Or if we haven't done it yet, or continuing to grow and build and supersize our business in 2022, because we have been building it up all along. We've got the foundational pieces in place. So I actually like this idiom because it reminds me to check in with myself and make sure that I am doing the things I should be doing. I'm doing the things I want to be doing. The older I get, the more it's about, am I doing the things and spending my time and energy and limited time resources, and energy is my biggest limited resource, even more than time, on the things that are most important to me. The older I get, the more important it is that I align with that. And everything else that needs to get done, there are lots of other people on the planet that are more than capable of doing it, and I just need to enlist them into building and growing and supersizing my business. So curious, have you used this expression some amount of time on end? I guarantee I have, because in my corporate days, we were in negotiations for different union contracts or in legal situations or in legal proceedings for days and weeks and months and sometimes years on end, and we didn't feel like we were making much progress, and I don't ever want to be in that position again. So share in the comments below your experience with the something on end idiom, or if you've never used it or never heard of it, I'd like to hear that too. And I will of course be with you tomorrow, and we will do another couple of days. We've only got a couple of days left of 2021. Woohoo! Another year bites the dust. I guess that's not a very nice way of saying it, but we're doing end of the year idioms to finish off the year since Christmas is over. I hope you had an awesome holiday and holiday season. I know some people are just ramping up in January, depending on your faith and beliefs, etc., to celebrate Christmas and what we all celebrate. Whatever is right for you is right for you, and I applaud you for that. So have an awesome day. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, expect a couple more days of ending idioms, and I'll be with you tomorrow. Bye.